Hey everybody, it's Pastor Ken. Listen, I'm sorry for what happened last night on the live video. After I saw it, I see that it was just a black screen. So I'm going to resend it so you can see it now. Of course, you want to see my face. I know you could hear it, but you want to see me. So this is an addendum to that, and you just stay right here and you can watch the whole video. Thanks, God bless you guys, and thank you for your patience. Hi everybody, this is Pastor Ken. Welcome to another session of Midweek Connect. This is Wednesday, September 9th, and it is good to be with you this evening. If you noticed in the title of this YouTube, it says, it's 10 o'clock. Do you know where your kids are? Way back when we were raising our kids, the news media would come on, or the TV stations would come on at 10 o'clock and say, it's 10 o'clock, do you know where your kids are? And it was a good reminder for parents to make sure the kids came in. Well, we don't do that anymore. Today we find kids running rampant at all hours, all nights, all times, all places. It just doesn't seem to matter anymore. And parents have let their guard down, or the parents that are of today's generation have been schooled through college of a different mindset in caring and having responsibility for their families. I know the hour is late before the Lord's coming. We don't know when. No one knows the hour He's coming. But time is coming quickly. We've had many people say, it's coming now. Paul said it's coming soon. Well, we should adopt that same phrase. He is coming soon. The end is coming soon. And we see turmoil and trouble all around us. And we should be looking for signs of the Lord. We should be looking for opportunities to share Christ with people so that we know where they will be one day. I want to share with you just a few verses out of 2 Timothy chapter 3. This was Paul writing to Timothy. And listen carefully, because you would think he was writing yesterday to us. That he got on the news and he wrote this letter. Here's what it says. But understand this, that in the last days there will come times of difficulty, for people will be lovers of self, lovers of money, proud, arrogant, abusive, disobedient to their parents, ungrateful, unholy, heartless, unappeasable, slanderous, without self-control, brutal, not loving good, treacherous, reckless, swollen with conceit, lovers of pleasure rather than lovers of God, having the appearance of godliness but denying its power. Avoid such people. For among them are those who creep into households and capture weak women burdened with sins and led astray by various passions. We need to be careful what's creeping in to our homes, to our schools, to our churches. Today we're seeing a generation of young people who are rioting all over the country. And they're very selfish in their rioting. They want this, they want that. They want to break down the rule of law. They want to destroy the things that we consider good. Cities, shops, stores, houses, families. And they are good. And they're things that God has given us. And He has so graciously afforded us to have by creating this great creation, the earth, and His people, and all the things that we use to develop and build and grow. So I want to ask, do we know it's 10 o'clock? Do we know where our loved ones are? Do we know where they're going to stand? Do we know? Well, it's time we take time to reconcile our families to the Lord. There has been so much misteachings in the colleges over the last 30, 40 years even, to the point where now adult children of people like Ruth and I see that there's a mindset change as to what's acceptable and what's not. Things that we wouldn't allow. And that doesn't mean that things shouldn't change or mature, but they're not changing for the better. Like Paul says here, they're godless, they're selfish, they're unappeasable. Think about that. We have a 7 days of riots going on here in our city, and they're unappeasable. They asked for the retirement or to remove the police chief and the mayor and the county manager, all of those, and the police chief resigned, and they're still complaining. It's not enough. They're unappeasable no matter what you do. You can put signs out, you can put things out, hey, we're on your side. It's not going to appease the rioters and the sinners. So we need to make sure our families aren't in a position to be a part of something like that because of teachings that they've had in school and in society in general, what they see, what they watch. And I just wanted to share with you just that short thought. Where are our kids? Where are our husbands, wives, grandchildren, aunts, uncles, cousins, brothers, sisters? Because Luke 12:40 says this, you also must be ready, for the Son of Man is coming at an hour you do not expect. When you least expect it, it's going to happen. How many times has that happened to us in our normal life? When you least expect something, it happens. So we need to be prepared, and if we love our families, if we love our children, and Christ tells us, 11th commandment, love your neighbor as yourself. And he quotes it as being a very important commandment to follow. So I would trust that all of us will search our hearts and we'll pray before the Lord in the coming days and weeks and months, if God should give us those, to take an inventory of our families, to take an inventory of the condition of our homes and see that we're on track. And if there's a home that isn't on track, can you help influence? Can you help bring Christ into their lives? That's what we're here to do, to share the word so that people might hear him and learn who he is. Just a thought for the week. I thank you all for listening. Have a good rest of the week. And should the Lord tarry, we will see you on Sunday for those who are members. And for those who aren't, you are more than welcome to join us at 10 o'clock. We're doing a series of Through the Bible, and we'd love to have you. And then at 11 is our regular worship service. So we'd love to have you. God bless you, and good night.